A great Thursday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville, Texas. And Sam should know because he's out there in the temperament of it all, in the middle of the storm. And now he doesn't have any internet. How's it going, Sam?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good, pretty good. Out here living in the van.
In a van down by the river. You remember that one?
No, I'm too young for that.
You don't remember Chris Farley?
Nah.
You
You think
really?
that was Chris Farley?
That was Chris Farley. And I'm living in a van down by the river.
I remember from American Ninja over here.
Before American Ninja.
Then nah.
The whole concept of is the Chris Farley actually being a ninja. It was just like hilarious.
Nah, that guy's hilarious, dude. I know that there's several movies of him, but he's unique.
Yeah, he was a good guy. Too many people have gone. So how's your day been, man?
I'm busy, up and down, all over town. I noticed that there's gonna be I want to say it's a, I'm trying to remember the name, boot something next to Target. It's like a boot store.
Next to Target
Yeah,
on
the
Morrison.
one over the one over here by Morrison.
Uh huh.
Boot store, like BOOT, boot store.
Like a boot jack or something.
Yes, but like different, and it has a lot more things. I've got you the one in McAllen.
Usually boot is spelled Boot.
Yeah, and well, they're gonna make one right there. I know I saw several other like places while driving around the city that they're making buildings and stuff and businesses. But I can't recall right now, man.
Oh, did you have you tried that Black Bear restaurant?
Nope,
I haven't either,
not yet, man, not yet.
and I'm wanting to because one of my favorite breakfast items is eggs Benedict. I love eggs Benedict with the hollandaise sauce,
Yeah,
and I've actually made that before. And there nowhere in Brownsville could you get eggs Benedict. And now that place supposedly has them, so I'm gonna go try them out. Just haven't had the chance.
you gotta make sure it's ex Benedict a la mexicana.
Oh, eggs Benedicto, huevos Benedicto. What's the difference?
No, I'm just messing with you, bro. That's the bronzer version.
I'm gonna hey, if it doesn't have a hair in it, I'm gonna return it. These these aren't from Brownsville.
It has its personal touch.
I think there's a lot of new restaurants and stuff opening up in the city of Brownsville.
Yeah, man, it's looking pretty good. Um, but I'm so out of focus lately and going all over the places. But that's the only one I can recall right now because I went to Target. But it was crazy. I went to Walmart as well. They still have two lanes open. Uh,
It's just
I'm
also
like, it's the holiday season for crying out loud. Open all of them.
nada. Well, they're doing the self checkout. I mean, that's most of probably the only service that they're having
Yeah,
now.
but you would think they'll have like maybe like two people like helping out everybody like with the whole errors and cancellations and whatnot to speed up the process. Cause it's it's like it's the usual to have like about two three people trying to cancel things at the same time, and it just gets backed up real quick. But there, I did see the Los Fresnos Walmart with like a whole lot new people from Brownsville. So like if they're trying to find things, they're going over there and stuff.
Los Fresnos Walmart is weird, bro. Los Fresnos Walmart actually looks like a Walmart from a rancho town.
Yeah. Um, Breaking news: Los Fresnos. It's a rancho.
Los Fresnos. It's just crazy. I went to the Los Fresnos Walmart the other day because I was trying to find some coconut water,
Yeah.
and I was able to find some, but man, it just looks weird. It doesn't look like a regular Walmart.
I even saw the mayor there, the mayor from Los Fresnos at Walmart shopping there today.
Oh, really?
after his workout and everything. But it was like I was busy, he was busy. Like so, and
Y'all have
I'm not too sure. Like, nah, I haven't like, I'm not like too personal with him, but it looks like I'm the only one that comments on his post.
you're
But I
the
just always messing around with him, man, because he's a Cowboy fan, and I was messing around with him,
you're
and
the Los Fresnos Erasmo.
no,
Not that bad.
nah,
No, I had a crazy slow day. I stayed in the office. I think I fell asleep like 2 3 times. I was watching Lost in Space, and I fell asleep twice. But I started watching the second series or episode, second series.
yeah,
I started watching the second series because I can't remember what happened, and I don't want to go into the third and final season as to not knowing what the hell happened. So I figured
yeah.
that that's what I'm gonna do.
No, oddly, man, I've been into the more of the medical series, like the Chicago Med, and there's another one based out of San Antonio that deals with like a military hospital type of deal, and they're pretty much just doctors and nurses with PTSD and stuff like that, helping out other like they kind of get flashbacks, which is interesting, you know. But it's a good. I can't recall the name, but I know I watched. It came up as a recommended as after watching Chicago Med, and you pick up a couple of things here and there. It's interesting.
You're ready to operate on someone?
Speaking of that, there's a new neuroscience building in Harlingen, UTRGV, neuroscience,
Did not know that.
and I'm like, they're making a lot of buildings for UTRGV. There is a hearing center in Harlingen and in Edinburgh. Do not ask me how I know that.
You spent all day in Harlem. I did go see a Spider Man today at 4:30. It was fun, man. I'm not going to give a lot of the details away, but it was great, man. I'd watch it again.
Are they?
Yeah, I
Man.
mean, I loved it. What I'm excited about is going to watch The Matrix next week. It comes out on the 22nd.
Cool, man.
I'm actually planning to buy my tickets
I think I
early.
only saw the first video. There's several, right? Of the Matrix.
Matrix? You've only seen the first Matrix?
Yep.
Man, you're nuts, bro. The Matrix is amazing.
To tell you that I have not yet seen Harry Potter.
I didn't get into Harry Potter. I mean, it was all right. It's just got a little bit confusing with all the little magic stuff, and it starts to get a little bit non credible, like,
Yeah, it's just sci-fi.
yeah.
Oddly enough, man, I'm more into like the international politics type of deal. But that Tom Clancy videos or movies. The
The writer.
no, there's a Tom Clancy video. Ryan, Ryan, the CIA. Is it the CIA? Man, I can't recall the names of it right now. I don't know why I'm saying.
Saving Private
Uh,
Ryan.
no, there's another one. It's like the one from the man. I don't know. I'm drawing blanks right now. The the sum of all fears. Remember that one?
Yes, no.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Well, there's a guy off of that guy that's called Ryan, and he's a CIA that becomes into like a special agent, and he gets involved with the Middle East, and then he gets in the second season he gets involved with South America politics,
I've been to South America.
and it gets pretty good. There's a whole lot of shooting, and it talks about politics, how they're just like gunning down people and stuff like
That's
that.
exactly what I went through. And so, what's up with Maggie? Is she ditching the show, or has she been silenced once more? Maggie's daughter had surgery yesterday, so she's doing the let me stay close to my daughter and not, have to be distracted with the show. So she's taking a hiatus of sorts, which is good, man. Everyone needs a little time off. Does Sam have sucky internet that he has to go park at the McDonald's as Frankie did in the good old days?
I wish, but no, I'm pretty much up and down the whole day, from like 7 in the morning till like I get home like at 8 9 at night.
Amazing.
Doesn't take for the show, but I didn't get it home. I didn't get home today.
Hola, guys. Hola, and Jessica. And
You
did
did
you
say
see?
hi to her now.
Huh?
You did say hi to Lynn.
I know. I'm prepared the comments. Good. Hey, Daniel. My prayers out again to to the Avila family. Wait, did you read anything on local politics this week? This today?
Nah, to be
It's
honest, no.
dead. And I think what's happening is a lot of people are getting ready for vacations, traveling, and they want to separate a little bit. And I think that's kind of cool. I think what happened for me today is I got some complaints, some concerns about a lot of the teachers out there in regards to yeah, they're ready to quit.
The workload is too much, man, for the pay.
Yeah, and I know that a lot of individuals out there were commenting on the AOBE post thread in regards to them being upset. But I shared today a couple of posts from AOBE members that spoke in front of the school board. And, I feel for my people there at the district. It's just they sometimes face themselves in those different situations. So
It's like I was telling my wife today, man. I was like, you know what? Like we should at least send a gift for them, for Christmas, for the stuff they deal with.
yeah, it's
'Cause,
crap.
like, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, and it's not
At
so
least
much.
some chocolates or something to
I
kind of like, hey, you know what? You're appreciated.
Yeah, that's a
At
great
least
idea.
from somewhere.
I'd hope more parents would do that. Parents, if y'all are listening, give your teachers something, man, a gift card, something. You know, I mean,
Some
they go through
chocolates, a $10 gift card from Starbucks or something. But they all go to Starbucks.
all of them. They should be going to Vibe Cafe. Let me tell you, that place is amazing. No, but I agree, Sam. It's to say people need to be a little bit more on the appreciative side. Give them a gift card, something. Just let them know that you realize, understand that they've been having a horrible year, and that they feel unappreciated by several folks out there.
Oh, you know
And
what? Even one of those like dollar $2, what do they call those letters? And what are they called, man? You know those cards? You know what I'm
card,
talking about? Huh?
yeah, no, I can't read your mind.
Those cards that that you give cards in Valentine's or for birthdays.
Christmas cards,
Well, appreciation cards. Yeah, that makes sense. Even that, like
something.
a small personal card goes a long way, man. To kind of like, you know what, like it does seem it does seem like there's a purpose behind all this, man.
Something. One of the stories that Micaela shared one of their member stories in regards to getting this $500 bonus, and I hear that a lot of people did actually get the $500 bonus, and they weren't taxed that much. If I'm not mistaken, I think they were taxed like $3, which is a good thing.
Nice.
I'm glad that they weren't overly taxed in regards to getting that money. It's a low amount of money anyway to start off with. Can you imagine the little amount of money you're going to get being taxed like crazy? So I appreciate that somehow they found a way not to tax. Did Sam get kicked out of his house again? Maybe. I think he means thank you cards.
Yes, a thank you card,
Jimmy,
and I'm
I'm pretty
sure people would appreciate that. The teacher.
something. I'm pretty upset with Jimmy. Jimmy has been going out to have the lunch and with Laura, my friend, his friend, and I didn't get the invite. And
With Laura Perez.
yeah, and I see that Jimmy was also having good food, and I still can't find the
Quick
invite.
question: is Jimmy running for something?
No,
No. Is he still on the board or what?
no, he's off the board.
He's off the board. Okay.
He's dedicating his life to his business, his jewelry business,
Oh, okay. Cool, cool.
which is a good thing. It's in regards to the bonuses. I think one of the things that the district is preparing for, and that's one of the reasons why they had a job fair, is they're expecting a lot of individuals to start to resign and retire, and that's just very, very unfortunate. One of the things that I was going to say, and we'll do a short show today. Part of the problem with a lot of these people that are going to retire from the district is you're going to get a lot of individuals who have been at the district for so many years and offer a set of quality, to the educational process that the district is not going to have much anymore. So they're going to get stuck with a lot of newer folk. Plus a lot of folks, Sam, that because they're so new in their career, they're willing to take just about any salary.
Yeah. And then there's other schools opening too, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get teachers too. I know there's a lot of teachers retiring, and there's also a lot of cops retiring this year. So there's going to be lots of shortages everywhere. So anybody who wants to be a cop and anybody who wants to be a teacher, just kind of take advantage of it.
I'm ready to go be a police officer.
You should. You fit
Not
the criteria.
Rowley's Arena, so we could get the WWE, Disney on Ice, and all the other stuff the Hidalgo Arena has. I agree. I just don't trust these people with an arena.
We could first start supporting the local businesses first, like Camille Leitner. Once that's like gets like so packed that there's like, hey, you know what? We need to make another arena. Then that's when they're gonna build another arena.
I agree. And we don't fill up anything. I mean, we don't fill up the event center. I mean, as is, I think the event center was going to go bankrupt sometime back because nobody was out there renting it. I don't know what they're doing now. Let's
Well,
do it, man.
especially with the whole Corona thing, and that like friggin' threw a curveball to everybody.
I, Corona was not that bad to me, actually. Again, I guess it just depends on what you're used to. I'm not used to going out much anyway, so wasn't that bad for me. Jimmy, let's do Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I leave Thursday morning. Me puedes
You
venir.
see, he's not that bad.
I forgive Jimmy. Jimmy is one of the only politicians, former politicians, that I actually keep close tabs with.
Yeah.
I like him. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Trucks are in standby. State Line and Colorado trucks are not moving. Yeah, it's a big old mess. Tuesday, perfect. Sam, you can join us on Tuesday for lunch.
Cool. I'll see if there's something in the schedule for
Huh?
it. I'll see. I'll double check on my schedule to make sure there's no appointments or anything like that.
Man, you stay busy, bro.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So do you have any plans for next week?
Like I said, I have to check the schedule because I know it's because I help out my mother, taking her to the appointments, and I kind of speak on her behalf when she goes to the doctor. So that's why most of the time it's like that. It's staying busy with my mom or staying busy with my family. If it's not one thing, it's another.
Christmas is on Saturday. What are you going to do for Christmas?
I don't know. If there's a liquor store open.
I would
Nah.
know.
No, I have no. Well, just the plan so far is just there with the family at the house. I know several of my relatives are gonna head out of town again. But I don't have anything particular that's like a huge party or anything like that. It's just staying close with the family. That's about it.
Yeah, I'll be in San Cristobal de las Casas. I'm actually leaving on Thursday. It's going to spend the weekend there and come back on Monday. I was actually going to stay there Tuesday, but the airline did a cancellation, a little movement on my flight, so I took advantage of canceling my stay for a day. It's just too much time away, and
Yeah,
I'm okay on the weekend. It's just, yeah, I'm done traveling. It's that I
yeah.
shared with you. I'm going back to Ecuador sometime, probably in February.
To actually
And
record something.
huh?
You're gonna record something this time?
No. We're just going to go take some stuff
It
and
could go viral, man. You never know.
maybe.
You can get some more views in there and some likes.
Yeah, I need all the likes I can get. Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, you know what, man? After we finished the show, when was it? Yesterday. I saw that Frankie was hanging out with George. You saw it? Jorge Alanis?
No.
Yeah. You,
Where?
you don't see Frankie's post?
Of course not.
I, I'm gonna assume that you don't follow him.
Not.
Oh, but he's over here. He's a realtor for Keller Williams.
Is he really?
Well, that's what he says on Facebook. It has to be true.
If it's on Facebook.
If it's in the internet, it has to be true. But
What?
yeah, man. And I was gonna post. I'm like, dude, it's crazy because we were just talking about him and talking about like the good old days, and he popped up over here with Frankie and a couple of his friends.
Crazy
I didn't
stuff.
even know Frankie like knew this guy at all.
I didn't either. As that
All town.
there's a lot of stories popping up everywhere in regards to the variant. Well, to Frankie and George sitting in a tree to the variant, and there's a lot of hospitalizations out there. Do you think we're going to go back into a 2020 type of situation?
I heard California is already mandating. Texas, you can mandate all you want. People here are already like fed up with everything. Um, People here are not gonna listen.
Nah.
To be honest,
Well, one of the things that the governor put through out today
las
was
dos cosas.
las dos cosas. Lo que caiga es bueno. Well, I think the
Pásale,
government.
pásale, pásale.
Trust me, I'm at that point where I think I need to be out there selling
Something,
something
anything.
right now. At my age, what does it matter? Este, the governor is they got that they got some wins over the federal mandate, the mask mandate, and I'm done with the mask. I'm not going to wear a mask.
Yeah,
Not going to do it. I don't think that the variant or anything else is concerning to me enough that I have to wear a mask. I'm done. No mask. No mask. No mask.
yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just another variant. They said that even people who had the booster, it's gonna help them and whatnot. So I don't know. The stats are not very clear. They need to be straightforward about it to see who's exactly getting sick. And then they're not even saying if they had any underlying medical issues. So it's
Well,
I don't know.
what's really trippy is that I've actually seen some articles of individuals that have, as of recent passed away. I've seen some posts from individuals that have lost their lives because they've been in the hospital fighting coronavirus. I think at this point in time, we're going to expect maybe it's even going to become a little bit more on the normal side here. Oh well, a couple of people died from coronavirus. Like, oh, okay.
I hadn't even seen the people that died from the regular flu, and that was like around 140,000 in the country per year.
Yeah. Well, it was. It
I
was
don't
kind
know
of.
how true that is.
Maybe it was kind of trippy because remember the little child that died in Harlingen in that car accident?
Huh?
I had a friend go out there like, yeah, they're gonna say that he passed away from coronavirus.
That's crazy.
It was too soon, right? But I understand the point that they're trying to make. Erasmo needs to join TikTok. I can't do it, man. I cannot do TikTok.
He's
And
still trying to keep up with MySpace.
yeah, I'm still trying to reset my MySpace password. Like every day, I have to change it. Good evening. Good evening. Speaking of mandates, I remember that Brownsville had a curfew and nobody obeyed it. Yeah, there was
It's
no
because they couldn't pull you over just to check if you had like if you're an what are they called?
essential.
It's yeah, essential employer or whatnot. So they can't pull you over just for that. They could pull you over if you're swerving and then check to see if you're a DWI and then like, oh, okay, you're not an essential employee. But that would be like a lesser crime, and then they'll just charge you with DWI or whatnot, or any other infraction. But they couldn't enforce it. It was just like, okay, if you don't have any business, don't be out and about. But it was nonsense. It didn't stop anybody.
No,
It didn't stop the after hours beer selling people at all.
hell no.
Don't ask me how I know.
I'm going to take a guess.
I'm just messing with you.
Well, it's so funny because back in the day, you'd know all the places that sold beer after hours.
What,
I
la
did
viejita? It's always a viejita somewhere.
always,
Trying to make a hustle, you know?
always making a buck.
Yeah.
I have actually had gotten my fourth vaccine. I'm ready for a fifth one. I don't care. I will get as many vaccines as they throw out there. Um, Sam, it's
So when
9:30.
you grow up, you pretty much get like a whole lot of them, no? When you're a child?
Well, actually, after you turn 50, you were supposed to get other vaccines like the shingles vaccine. I actually need to go get the booster. I've actually done the first shingles
Yeah.
vaccine, and I'm ready for the next one. Slow night tonight. My comment was almost read immediately after I posted it. What a miracle! Yes,
Mm.
short. It's been kind of on the dead side because I'm going to guess that it's Christmas vacation. People are just getting ready and are leaving. So I'm thinking that next week's going to be really, really slow.
They're
There's
just waiting for the right time for the Erasmo posting to pick up the ratings.
Yeah, it's actually really slow in the political world as well. So, there's not really, really a whole lot to talk about. I mean, we're still going to come out and do a good 30 minutes and then crash it out as we
the
just technical issues.
Oddly enough, I even saw people. Uh, they were already pushing. They had push cards yesterday. For Miss Kowalski Garza.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were pushing some cards at over here by Bootjack.
Oh,
Uh,
they're gonna
at the
send
bar.
they're gonna spend a lot of money on that race.
I'm like, you're pushing cards at the bar. I'm like, I guess you're trying to get everybody.
It's crazy, but yeah, I'm not surprised that that's going to be another $200,000 race.
That's crazy. That's but
It
that's
is.
a paid position, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's very much paid. Plus, it's a very powerful position too. Actually, it is for judge and
Is that for
very
like the juvenile court, or am I
no
confusing it?
district court.
District court. Okay.
Yeah, it's a major position. I think Juan Magallanes has an opponent, and I think that he's going to be in trouble. Este, I read a post where uh, Jared Hockema, that
Yeah.
the Democratic Party chair, is that I mean he's not very much liked by the district attorney's office, and they're probably going to be pushing for Shergold to take over his spot. So it's just gonna be an
Yeah.
interesting cycle.
I even saw Carlos Cascos running for Republican chair,
No, he's
right?
running for county judge.
County judge. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, there's nobody running against Morgan for Cameron County chair. Um, Dr. Ray something, I can't remember his last name, but Dr. Ray had Gonzalez.
Believe so, Gonzalez.
Huh?
I think it's Gonzalez too.
Yeah, I
I
think it's
don't.
Gonzalez. Well, he filed to run against her, but the guy couldn't fill out an application, left some spots blank, and was disqualified. And it was kind of a funny deal because the guy went into the office with video cameras and like microphones and like, oh well, here we are. We're turning in the form. We're running for Cameron County Republican chair. Ah, look, we're turning it in. And the guy couldn't even fill out the damn form. I mean, this is a guy that supposedly is a doctor and an attorney. No, but
I didn't
shut
want
up.
to say that, but you got the words out of my mouth.
I mean, the guy. I mean, I do not. I don't think that he's a doctor. What really turned it off for me was that one time he was saying that he was like a preacher, a pastor, and the son of a pastor, and I said, "Oh," and I heard him at Ministerio Restauración y Poder con Pedro Medina. The guy doesn't know Bible. There's no way that the guy's a pastor. Not going to happen. After that, I said, I mean, I don't believe anything that comes out of this guy's mouth. Because if you're going to go out there and say that you're a pastor or a preacher or a minister, you better know Bible.
You gotta know
Because
something.
te vas a topar con Erasmo Castro, and Erasmo Castro knows his scripture. With respect to the threat, was it from the credible source? Is it possible a poop stick kid is just trying to get out to go to school? I think most of the threats that we've received have been very, very poop stick kids. Let me say that I don't think that there's going to be verbal warning given from someone who is actually going to go try and shoot up a school. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, if someone's going to want to go shoot up the school, it's not going to be the guy that's sosiqueando. It's going to be the quiet one. And back in my day when I was growing up in Southmost, one of the things that we learned before a fight is if you're going to get in a fight with a lot of people, do not take your eyes off the quiet ones. Those are the dangerous ones.
Those are the ones filled with anger.
Those are ones that'll, de repente they'll snap and they'll come after you. And I experienced that a couple of times in my life. So
I was about to say, I remember you said you're losing to in a fight.
let me tell you, I've lost a couple of fights actually. It was kind of trippy. I lost a fight against David Hinojosa one time there on in El Canal, and after that, my cousins kicked my butt just because I lost the fight. And then another fight that we lost when we were growing up in South was we lost against some karatecas, and because we would call them Chino Japonés come cacahuetes, and they were out there doing their karate chops in the callejon because they're in the back of their house, which faced the callejon. So we would like, ah, ha, ha, Chino Japonés, which makes no sense at all because it's Chino Japonés. It's two different types of folk.
Yeah.
But you're a kid, that's the little rhyme that you said. Let me tell you, they karate our butt like crazy, man. Those guys had
Our
moves.
point very well.
Yeah, I never again in my life did I call him Chino Japonés.
Yeah.
The guys did a good job. And then one time I got my butt kicked by a gay guy.
This is the guy from Brownsville who's super tall.
I think so. But nobody knew he was a gay guy. I mean, we found out later on. It was like,
He just happens to be gay afterwards.
yeah, after the fight, I think he turned gay. Este,
It's like the 21 Jump Street when you punched him, like you punched a gay guy. Like I didn't know he was gay.
it was gay. So I think he kicked my butt, and later on we found out that he was very, 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 very gay. And we're like, yeah, please, nobody remember that. But of course, Mika, I always say everything. With respect to the threat with credible source, yeah, it was an incredible source. But you have to verify everything, man. Now these days, you cannot let something like that slip because you let something like that slip and you just don't know. Let me say that I'll say what I said in the morning. I want to thank Dr. Rene Gutierrez, the BISD superintendent, who actually, took the concern. Also to principals Dr. Gallegos and Mary Solis. Thank you all so much for responding. I appreciate the fact that we're all in the same ball game together. Um, yep, the quiet ones, the mentally unstable ones, are the ones that draw first blood. They're nuts. Have a good evening, gentlemen. Likewise, Sam. Any last words?
um, I guess I don't know if you want to post your cash app in case people don't want to go shopping for toys and just send you the money, and or they could just Amazon it to your address that's there
Yeah,
scrolling. Um, and that's about it.
yeah. If anyone wants to donate for the toy drive, that's fine. Just send in cash or send in toys. Mail the toys in.
Or candies.
Or candy. God, yes. I know there's a lot of people that have gotten like hundreds of thousands of dollars of food stamps. Go buy some candy for us. That'd be great. But anything works, guys. Greatly appreciate it. I mean, what we've gotten has been amazing, and hopefully we'll be getting some more before December 31st. Sam, have a great evening. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, we'll get some more something tomorrow morning. Be good
And
to
don't
each other.
forget to like the page.
And yes, please, guys, in YouTube, 32 people out there, please like that YouTube page. Guys, be good to each other, guys, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.